Hey guys, it's Lori. I only have a couple minutes because I'm actually out doing my laundry. But I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about something really cool. The harvest moon. So, I'm out tonight. I was actually driving to the laundromat and I was talking with God and I looked up at the most beautiful sky. Have you noticed that the sky has looked really awesome lately? And I know it always does. I know that the sky goes through these phases and it's beautiful, and no matter where you live, whatever part of the world, there's beauty everywhere. And I think sometimes we take it for granted, don't you? I know for myself, I live in New Hampshire. We have the ocean, we have the mountains. The White Mountains are beautiful. If you don't know, if you've never been there, they're beautiful. They're not like the Rocky Mountains, but they're still gorgeous. And then we have, the city, and then we have Boston, just outside of New Hampshire. Boston is an hour and 10 minutes from where I live now, and where I used to live, it was less than an hour. A lot of people that live around where I do work in Boston and stuff. So anyway, I looked up at this magnificent sky and it was absolutely gorgeous. And then I looked and I saw this moon. And I don't keep up on the moon phases anymore. I don't do astrology. I don't do any of that anymore. The only thing I really am interested in from my old life is numbers, because I really believe that God talks to us through numbers. But astrology, I know there's something to it, but I don't pay it much mind. I know that the moon pull is obviously strong. I mean, it controls the ocean, right? So, but I don't pay much mind to the phases and all that kind of stuff. I don't do anything like that anymore. But I looked up and I saw this magnificent moon, and I thought, well, is it a full moon? So I had to look it up, and it's not. It's not officially a full moon until Friday, and today is Wednesday. But that still means that we're in the full moon energy. 4 days before, 4 days after. And it's a harvest moon. So harvest moon, when you're in a harvest moon, obviously it's when the farmers look to what their harvest is going to be and all that. But also it's good for us, because let's face it, the full moon has an effect on people. Anybody that works in the public will tell you that hospitals or psych wards or EMTs or anybody that works in the public will tell you that the full moon affects people. So it absolutely has an effect. And God can, now don't get me wrong, God can override anything. He can override any time of day. He can override any planetary anything, any moon phase, anything like that. But also, I think he gives us these, he made the universe a certain way, and I think he wants us to use it. So it's also going to be a lunar eclipse, a special kind of lunar eclipse, and I can't remember what they call it. Forgive me, I'm sure somebody out there knows. But anyway, the Earth and the Moon are gonna, they're gonna, align. And normally the Moon shines off the Sun, but there's gonna be a shadow because the Earth is gonna be blocking the Sun, or at least that's what they say. Either way, it doesn't matter. What matters to us is put out there what you want. First of all, like I said, God can do anything at any time. He doesn't need a special moon phase or whatever. But I believe that God had me look up at the sky for a reason, to send it to you, that it is a harvest moon. I know a lot of you, a lot of people, a lot of my clients that I talk to are going through really, really, really difficult times. I know that I have been. If you're under attack, first of all, put that protective shield around you. It's really not that hard. I did a video showing you how you can just lift the energy, lift it up, lift it up. It's hard to do out here, sitting outside the laundromat, but lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up with your hands. Just take your hands and lift up, 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 up. Bring it down all over you, protection. And as you're doing it, just envision God's energy, God's light coming down upon you, all the way down and covering you. Lift up, and as you lift up, breathe in. Up, 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 up. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, all around you. And now go up one more time and bring down the power of God all around you. Deep breathing. Ask for what you want. Be specific. God knows your heart. You know, it says in the book of James, you have not because you ask not. And then you ask and you still don't receive because you ask with an impure heart. Check your motives. What do you want and what do you want it for? Remember, I told you self-centeredness is not a spiritual thing, regardless of what any guru tries to tell you. Is your wish, your desire for a higher purpose? Of course, we all want things for ourselves. God understands. God said that he'd take care of us. He told us that in the Bible over and over and over again. Jesus actually says, don't worry about it. He'll take care of you. Trust him. I think most of us, mess up on that part. We get so worked up about it because the world can be so mean and evil. So let go, deep breathe, trust him. Envision what you want. Put it out there right now. You know what's a good thing? I have a prayer board in my room. I don't know if you've ever seen it in any of the other videos, but write down what you want. Be specific. Tell the Lord how grateful you are for what you have, how holy he is, and how grateful you are for your relationship with him. Tell him what you want. Thank him in advance, and be grateful. Expect it to come. Envision it. Celebrate it. Share it. Don't share it with too many people because you don't want the devil to hear. But share it with those special people. You know, I know a lot of people go through really hard stuff during the phase of the full moon. If you need help, if you need someone to talk to, if you need some guidance, if you'd like to make an appointment, you can email me at answers, the number 4, YOU 2016 at gmail.com. If I don't get right back to you, don't worry. Look me up on Facebook if you want. It's Light Insights. I believe it's Facebook at Graced, Graced, by him. You can connect with me that way too. Or look up Lori Ramallo, or you can message me here. All right? Take care, you guys. I hope this helped a little bit, but you know what? Believe it. Ask and believe. God says for a man to get anything from me, first, he must know that I exist. And 2, he must know and believe that those who diligently seek him will be rewarded. He said to ask him, so why not? All right, take care.